mean, we were only on the air 9 months in America, and then I quit, which was good because it's better to be around a shorter time than a longer time, and plus it left us with such a backlog of ideas to do for the movie.
This movie made it so we get free insurance. I was paying an outlandish amount of money, and then all of a sudden, this movie came along, and now I don't pay anything.
And then from then on, I knew in my mind, like for when we did swimming with the hammerhead sharks, which was really gnarly, it wasn't like, how could I do it? I was just like thinking, how could they be letting me do it, you know? Like, I'm down whatever they let me do, because I know they'll pay for, they'll pay for my injuries, so I'm down to get hurt really bad. Now I can pay for my injuries too, because now I'm making a lot of money. So, the stunts will get uglier.
We kind of just all decided to push it further everyone had the same sort of attitude towards the film, and it's just, let's take it all the way.
It was #1 movie. It was almost #1 movie the second week, too.
So we got a better response in London than we did in the U.S. There's a lot more people, a lot more energy, so yeah, we're excited.
When we went to London, that was pretty awesome. That was like, I felt, and in Ireland, like, I felt like I was a member of the Beatles. Everyone was trying to claw at us from the crowd, and they had barriers, and I've never felt more important in all my life.
What was that for?
It was the premiere of the movie in Ireland, and we went to, and I don't think they invited
You
Aaron.
went to a premiere in Ireland?
Yeah, you didn't get invited. And London, too.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
People from the UK are fantastic. This was the best premiere.
Yeah, it was a hot premiere,
It was
man.
great. Like,
yeah.
Everybody
the reactions were, like, everybody, like, just the fans, to see it, like, they're rabid here, man, and I like it.
They were like, this is the strangest premiere we've been to. And I'm like, what do you mean? It looks pretty normal to me. And they're like, no, excuse me, at British premieres, people don't pull their pants down and have their tallies out and all this. And I'm like, wait a minute, really?
And one girl told me, I was leaving a bar, and she said, well, you should come back here, I'll give you a And so, like, I got proposition. I called my wife up. This girl said she'll give me a
I didn't think it'd be as big as it is. I knew it was going to be popular, but not this popular. I didn't think everywhere we went, someone from 2 to 80 would recognize us.
Who doesn't want to see somebody get kicked in the nuts or get pushed full-blown in a shopping cart into a curb? It's funny. You could be an auto body worker, you could be an old lady. It's funny.
I don't know. It's, I got no problem with how things turned out.
The question's not for me, that's for him.
Everyone complains about, like, if they become famous, how horrible it is. Shut up. Fucking people have real problems. Being famous is not a problem.
Sometimes in public, people think that we like to be, like, slapped and have beer thrown on us and stuff like that. But
I got my ass kicked by some Mexican gangsters at a titty bar. The dude just says, man, you wanted to be on TV, man. You asked for it, now you're going to get it. Sit the fuck down, S.A. And then I was just like, got beaten up.
The good thing about getting recognized, really, is, like, the little things, like flying into L.A. or Chicago or fucking London, wherever, and just walking up to some bar with some big line, and they're just like, yo, man, come on in. Well, I got fucking 20 people with me, dude. Like, bring it on. It's just like, awesome.
See, that works for you, but, like, I usually, like, I get comp drinks all the time, so I get to drink for free all the time, but at the only bar I go to, which my best friend owns, I owe $4,800. So how does that work?
Chris Pontius is kind of a hermit, to tell the truth, And I mean, like, the way it works with this guy is, like, he doesn't even want to be famous. He hasn't done anything really, like, professionally in Hollywood or whatever that, like, didn't happen by accident and someone, like, pulled him by the hair to get him to do it. He hates being famous, like...
I don't hate being famous, but I'm kind of a hippie, I like to go...
Real, kind of a private dude, unlike myself.
Oh, another thing that's good is you meet richer people who have private jets and they just let you fly to Vegas on their private jet with your buddies. That's awesome.
Yeah, first class don't suck.
Suddenly you become very handsome once you get on TV. And,
I never used to think I was good looking, until I was on TV.
I know.
And then I was like, not good looking, but I was on TV, like pillaging.
Does being on TV get you laid? Yes. There you go. I got this all day. All day.
Real quality chicks, huh?
Oh, slags.
I've been with some women that like weren't the most attractive at all. Like actually, you have to be pretty crazy to
Just a
be
chick.
around them. And I've actually like in my mind like been all like stoked for her. You know that she got to be with like a famous person.
It's like the girl shows up, and then Chris sees her. She is so ugly. So it's so bad that he's just like looking to the bros like, I'm gonna do it. Me too, man. I've done that shit a bunch of times.
I think that if anything, I've had more dudes, hit on me, like, and I've gone for it, checked out that scene.
Have I been smart with my money? Sort of. Half and half.
You bought a house, didn't you, or some property?
I own the tallest building in Sarcoxy, Missouri.
I don't handle the money. My wife handles the money, so she's smart with it. Me, I just spend it on drinks for my friends.
Steve-O's been really wise with all the money he's made.
Yeah, I spent it all on my teeth.
His teeth, his shiny watch. What'd your dad say to you when you showed off your shiny bezel to him?
I go, Dad, I got your watch except with diamonds on it. And he goes, my homophobia kicks in when a man wears diamonds. He goes, looks like you got the Liberace variation.
Just shut you down.
I was just like, fuck.
Have I been smart with all the money I made? If I made $100 in a day, I spent 99 of it. I have nothing left.
You're too busy putting a fucking Ferrari engine in a BMW and then wrapping it around a telephone pole. That's what he did with his money.
With the money I made from the movie, because, I bought like a house.
Yeah.
I'm still paying it off, though.
No, I mean, I got a house, I bought a house.
You bought Johnny Cash's cabin.
I bought a cabin from Johnny Cash.
The most ridiculous thing I spent with my money is a purple Lamborghini.
You painted it purple.
It was a $20,000 paint job.
I know.
But it is nice.
It is a nice purple.
I guess Johnny Cash's cabin would be your most.
Or Johnny Cash's knife.
If the term the money burning a hole in your pocket has ever applied to anyone, it's me. So like when I get the money, I spend it all, but I never buy anything big and cool. I will buy like 8 million things this big that are shitty. And so now I'm just living this fucking litter pile of shit, and I'm broke.
That sucks.
Yeah, laugh it up, but it's true.
We pretty much spent all our money. All we really have left as a souvenir from our fame is a bunch of STDs.
A bunch of fake teeth and STDs. And herpes, it's like whatever. It's kind of like being on the rag, right?
No,
like whatever, It's only like a week out of each month or something, right?
Oh, since Jackass, I've just been working in Hollywood, working on movies. Right now, I'm producing, and I wrote a movie that we sold to National Lampoon called TV the Movie. It's a sketch comedy movie, kind of like a Kentucky Fried Movie. Just a series of sketches put together, kind of like you're sitting and watching TV all day.
I did a T-Mobile commercial with Snoop Dogg and Paris Hilton, which was pretty good.